So let's analyze a single race spot at the CGWC this time, Dunkaroos versus MunEZ. And I think for the small sizing that he chooses here, this should be a very high frequency C-bet with range and high frequency with his combo as well. A little bit of check probably. MunEZ probably just wants to call, have few raises here. Probably just has a pure call, solid overbet, and MunEZ probably just wants to call here. So go just for the raise, and I wonder if the solver ever raises here. It might just pure call. Anyway, Dunkaroos does call, can probably shove as well. And MunEZ, yeah, I mean, what kind of other bluffs does he have, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know about the river. Rivers are tough. I wonder if the solver, you know, gives up there in MunEZ shoes or is always bluffing. I really don't know. Let's check it out. Okay, so in the 6-max chip EV solution, we see that, yeah, the small blind really should limp a whole lot. And the King 7 suited is a super high frequency limp. Now, yeah, let's just go with it, I guess, because the solver is doing it so much. But Dunkaroos may just be raising or folding. I'm not sure, but let's just go with it. The solver bets 2.4. Gonna change it to 1.5 big blinds. Should be c-betting quite a lot now. 53% to, yeah, 70-ish. Okay. Kind of what I expected. Very high frequency with a little bit of check. Let's see if the Jack 10 ever raises. Yeah, it's pretty, raises quite a lot. It's pretty solid. You know, the hearts obviously are always good. You see the hearts raising more here. But Jack 10 is a pretty decent raising hand, but high frequency call. Solver bets 100%. And yeah, I'm not sure if Dunkaroos has the overbet only, but let's check out when splitting sizes if the solver likes doing that. And yeah, actually it does like doing that. Yeah, let's just go with it, I guess, because the solver, yeah, solver chooses the normal size a lot, so, and does split. So let's actually go with it. And right now already, man, like the ranges are gonna be so different in reality here compared to the solve, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of all we have right now. I can node lock my ass off, but it will take hours. And okay, so the solver does raise a little bit bigger than MunEZ did here. He raised to 31.5. So let's just change that. And it does like the Jack 10 raise, just not with the Jack of hearts, interestingly enough. Now I gotta check, maybe we actually should assume that Dunkaroos has an overbet only. I really don't know. And in that case, the outcome is more or less the same. For MunEZ that is, but let's check if the Jack 10 wants to bluff. And yeah, like yeah, that's not even close. Yeah, where else does his bluffs come from, right? I was thinking about like some 9-5, some pairs are bluffing, and then some flush draws. They are just yeah, some 9-7s are checking. They're really, as you can see here, there aren't a lot of bluffs left. Jack 10, it just has to go in, even though, you know, quote unquote, blocking the flush draw, the miss flush draw. One of those situations that, even though blocking the miss flush draw, you have to go with it because we have so few bluffs and so, you know, many nuttish hands compared to bluffs with 2 pair. Nah, not that many nuttish hands, but we have a bunch of nuttish hands and just flush draws have to bluff. But yeah, also hands like 8-6 make a lot of sense, and then we see the 9-5. But yeah, I don't see a lot of bluffs that are better. We do see a flush draw checking back here a little bit. But the Jack 10 only blocks 1 heart. Really should go with a bluff. So I was foolish to think that one could ever you know, give up. King 7, Dunkaroos tanked a long time, but really shouldn't, of course, because the 9-7 is bluffing, is value betting in, yeah, because MunEZ is value betting worse, then you pretty much almost never fold any hand in these river spots if you can be value betting worse, right? So Dunkaroos shouldn't have even tanked, but okay, maybe this wasn't a very eventful hand, but I hope you still learned something. That's what these videos are all about. These are educational, and thank you for watching.